guys, welcome to the top 8 match for the December monthly. We've got Nils playing his blue-black UBnought deck. I wish it was a little bigger on my screen, but it looks fairly stock. Nils stock. And he's playing against Marc Vogt on his blue-white tide control. So it'll be interesting to see how these two go. My understanding is Marc hasn't had to face Dreadnought yet in 4 events, so should be an interesting matchup. Let me get these guys in. Hey guys, you're good to go. Nils had the top seed, so he gets to choose player draw. Other than that, it's standard top best of 3. So good luck and talk to you at the end.
Thank you.
I will take mulligan.
Think. Keep this. Yeah, I think I keep this.
Okay.
Middle. It's fine.
Okay. I will keep.
Okay.
And I will put this one on the bottom.
Okay, you can
just getting my life up here. Okay, I will start with an underground river. I will take 1 point of damage and I will clear the rest.
Okay.
Can you spread them a bit further apart? So 2 Seal of Cleansing, prohibit. Okay. I will take one of the seals.
Okay.
Do you want me to write down or will you play open?
I can leave it open, it's fine.
Okay, then I'll pass.
Go.
Dreadnought.
Yep.
I will respond to trigger with a vision charm.
Okay.
You can go.
Draw. Seal?
Yep.
And go. Think. So it can attack this turn, right?
Yeah.
Destroy it now. How many cards do you have in hand?
2.
Yeah, I'll destroy it now.
I will shuffle it.
Okay.
I will draw for my turn.
Mm-hmm.
Attack for 12.
Yep.
I will pass.
Yeah, your game. Duress into Dreadnought, Vision Sharp Stifle. Must be very nice. I admire people who draw like this. Very good.
Sorry?
Yeah, very good, very good. I mean, that's what I thought. If you have a Dreadnought in the opener, it's pretty good, especially with the Duress backup.
Yeah. This deck was terrorizing the meta before Elves came along, but then Elves happened, and as I said, it kind of pushed this deck out of the meta for some time. But still a dangerous deck.
Let's see. Okay, I pray for less Dreadnoughts in the openers. Let's go.
Well, the yeah, nothing.
Hey viewers, I don't know what the threshold is, but I'm only 14 quote-unquote views away from 10,000, so we might hit it on this this stream. Fingers crossed.
Do you hear much of the background noise?
Yeah.
You do? Okay, I can tell them to be a bit quiet.
I thought your children are in bed at 9 o'clock.
Well, not my older ones.
How many do you have?
The older ones plays online just like we do, just different games.
Okay, how old are they?
12.
Okay. Multiple 12-year-olds, so you have like twins.
No, not multiple. The oldest one is 12. The second oldest is 10.
Oh, okay. So how many do you have in total?
I have 3 sons and a daughter.
Oh, that's a lot. Is one of the sons called Neo or something?
No, that's one of his friends that is playing with online.
Ah, okay.
Or sometimes he's visiting as well. But yes, they especially during these times, it's kind of beneficial that they also can meet each other outside of with the restrictions and such. They still can keep in touch even though they are not in the same classroom.
You can do middle on top.
Yeah. You can put number 3 on top. I assume you will go first.
Yeah. Yeah, I keep.
Yeah, I will keep.
Sandbar, go.
Pass.
Thinking. 2 and... I'll play in a darker waste and try a seal. 19.
I will respond with a fetch. Float the blue. Days.
Oh, days. I thought it was a null. Yeah, you're good. Your turn.
Yeah. Yell and pass.
Draw. Island, pass.
I'll pass.
End of turn impulse.
Yeah, resolves.
Okay, can I add top?
Yeah.
No. Vicious Factory, go.
End of your turn, I will play an impulse.
Sure.
Untap.
Yeah.
Draw step. Another island.
Yep.
Take damage. The rest.
Sure.
Hmm. Hmm. I will have a look at your sideboard. Hard to tell what's still relevant in the sideboard after sideboarding. I will take the impulse. And then I will pass.
End of turn, I'll play the Cunning Wish.
Okay. So, do you want me to write down, or I can do that if you want to, but
Does the Cunning Wish resolve?
yeah, Cunning Wish resolve.
Let's see. What do I want the most?
Hard to tell.
Yeah, it's really hard to tell.
Maybe you can help me out to get a stifle so we can work together to get the Dreadnought into play.
I'm sure that's a good plan for me. I think I'll just get another Fact or Fiction.
Okay.
Untap, draw. I'll play in the Darker Wastes and I pass.
End of your turn, I will play an impulse.
Impulse. Yeah, it resolves.
just have a look at my hand. I'll take this one.
How many cards do you have in hand right now?
After the impulse has resolved, I have 6.
6 cards. Still a lot. I'll play Effective Fiction now.
Okay. Thinking. Yeah, it resolves.
Okay. Darker Waste, Swords to Closures, Mishra's Factory, Swords to Closures, and the Flooded Strand.
Huh. Well, you can split the 2 social process, obviously. Not sure where I want to place the lands right now. You're still at 20?
19.
19, okay. It doesn't really matter, but just checking. Yeah, I guess you can move the Dark Waste over to the Flooded Strand, and then
Like this?
yeah.
Okay, I'll take these 3.
Yep.
Okay.
And up. I'll draw. Huh. So you have a fact, a counter spell, swords, and 3 lands.
Yeah.
I'll do this.
Another duress. Nice.
I'll take the swords to plowshares.
Okay.
No surprises, I guess. And then I will float 2 blue and play Gush.
Sure. How many cards do you have in hand now?
7, and then I will draw 2 more.
Okay.
1, 2. I have 2 floating. I will play a land for my turn.
Mm-hmm.
And I will play a Dreadnought with 1 of the floating.
Yep.
And I will stifle the trigger.
Yep.
And then I will pass to you. I have 6 cards in hand.
Draw. I'll pass.
And up.
And let's see. Okay. Yeah, you can draw.
Play a land for the turn.
Mm-hmm.
And I will will play a Lotus Petal as well.
Mm-hmm.
Attack for 12.
Yeah.
You're at 7.
Yeah.
Then I will pass.
And play Effect of Fiction end of turn.
1 unknown card.
Yes.
Fact of Fiction results.
Okay. Immunity, Lonely Sandbar, Decree of Justice, Coastal Tower, and another Lonely Sandbar.
Decree, you can cycle Decree for 3, 6, 7, 4. You can have the Humility and the rest. So Humility by itself.
How many cards do you have in hand currently?
5.
How much do I want immunity? I'll take the immunity. Untap. Draw. And take 2 damage and play the immunity. Go to 5.
You're at 5. I will respond. Annul.
I'll play Private.
I will disrupt your prohibit.
I'll pay.
So I will draw a card. And I will crack this with blue, and I will play a counter spell on your prohibit.
All right. That was not great for me.
Well, you do have more answers than regular blue-white land still, actually. So I think this is a harder matchup for me than regular land still. So
Yeah, I think so. I think you got very lucky, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you just outplayed me. Can also happen.
I
Did you
think
both mulligan the first game?
No, I didn't take a mulligan actually.
I mulliganed the first game, right?
Yeah.
And the second game I kept my 7.
Yeah, you definitely had the god hand for Dreadnought. The duress and
Well, actually, I didn't, but
what did you draw? Did you draw that duress? Well, you were first to play, right? Yeah.
yeah,
What did you draw into?
The first, no, both hands needed some help, but I drew what I needed. Both games I was needing to get my second island, like for the gush.
Mm-hmm.
But I figured I would be able to delay the game with disrupt and days and stuff until I found it.
Mm-hmm.
So it was a calculated risk, I would say. It's better to keep a 6-card hand that needs to draw the second island, then mulling down to 5.
And did you just top deck the counter spell from the disrupt, or what happened there?
No. I just wanted to tap down in case you had something.
You knew all my cards in hand.
That's
Yes.
what I thought. All the cards were out.
Yeah. But I don't know the cards in your lap, so yeah, whatever.
What don't you know?
No, I'm just kidding. I just wanted to tap down you down.
I don't understand. Like you just won and you were like thinking and then disrupt, and I was like, okay, he needs to top deck maybe. I don't know. I was very confused.
Yeah, it was very very cautious.
Well, it was never know. I could have missed something.
Marc,
It's better to tap you down than I know I'm winning.
Yeah. Marc, the opening game you kept it with no blue. I'm assuming largely because you had you had 1 or 2 seals.
I had
double
2
seal.
seals and I could cast them. I wasn't sure if the average 6-card hand is better. I played 27 lands. I don't know. I was on the fence. Maybe the first one was a mulligan. Of course, in retrospect, I regret not mulligan in the first game. I think. Was
double seal
To me, it seemed okay, for me at least. But I'm just comparing. No, I have not played the list. I'm just comparing to blue white. But you had 2 of your 8 answers in your opening hand and the mana to cast them. And as you said, you do have 27 lands, so the chance of you drawing a blue source is very high, and you also are on the draw.
Yeah, I drew a blue source actually. I drew a coastal tower, I think, in the first draw step. But yeah, that one didn't matter. And then I was thinking, maybe I made a mistake. So I was thinking whether I should crack the seal in the upkeep. Obviously, he has like either a vision charm or a stifle. Otherwise, he would probably not do the plan as he played it.
I think it depends on what you had in hand. If you do have a untapped blue source, so you can protect.
I mean, I'm not stupid. If I had an untapped blue source, there was no chance I would crack it there, but I didn't. So I was considering how much the chances are that.
Well, I didn't know you had an untapped blue source, Marc. So that's why I'm saying.
I did not have an untapped blue source.
Yeah.
I had coastal tower.
You had an unknown card after my duress, so it could be I don't know that.
I don't have an untapped blue source. Huh?
What, that he might have top decked an island was what you were.
Yeah. So I was considering what are my odds to top deck an island, and then I can crack it in the upkeep. Then I can crack it in my turn and protect it with counter magic. And I think I should have done it. That would have given me the most outs in my draw step. And for some reason, I thought I might crack it right now because he might draw more interaction. I don't know. I think it was a mistake, honestly.
It didn't matter because I drew the second stifle on my draw step, so I would have won either way.
Great.
Yeah, what is
just telling you.
Yeah, I was like, the first game, I don't know if there was any response from almost anybody that would be able to do anything against Vision Charm and then drawing into a stifle with a seal.
No, I think I would not have got there even with a 6. I mean, yeah. It's very hard to beat what on the play duress into turn 2 Dreadnought with double stifle backup is like almost impossible. I really need to top deck swords or impulse into swords, like something like that.
Yeah,
and then having 2 swords on your fact and having to throw one away and then have the other one.
Yeah, that was also, maybe I should have waited until his turn to play the fact because I had 2. But then I thought I could resolve it. I'm in a good spot then, but somehow it didn't work out. I don't know.
So you brought in, you didn't keep any answers in the sideboard for Cunning Wasteland. So you got the back.
That's pretty much the same questions. Yeah.
I did not. I sideboarded the disenchant into the deck because I think that it's important to have fast answers. And usually when I can cast a cunning wish, I'm usually in a good spot already. That was my thought.
You could
Yeah,
have
that's
gotten
why.
the what's it called? The blue bounce spell. That you cannot play the alternative cost, but still, it's you can cast it. The bounce spell.
Search
Oh,
rule.
oh, I don't forget what it's
Chain of
called.
vapors.
No, the other one. The
Rushing
bounce
order.
put on top of library, and it's free if your opponent controls a forest.
Oh.
Uh, submerge or
Yeah, I
something.
could have gotten gush. Yeah, submerge. You mean? Yeah, I could have gotten submerge. Yeah. But I don't know that that is better than Fact or Fiction. I thought that Fact or Fiction was fine. It puts a lot of pressure on you. You have to commit to a Dreadnought that next turn. Otherwise, it's pretty good for me. And also, if you have a duress or something, you can only take one of the Fact or Fictions. Was my thought. I don't know,
Yeah.
but it's definitely debatable. Maybe I should have played the Fact or Fiction end of turn. That might have been better against another duress specifically. I don't know.
You're thinking instead of the cunning wish.
No. I mean, just not play it in my end step, but in your end step.
Yeah, the next turn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I figured I'd take the impulse there, and I expected you to play the cunning wish because you would play around my soft counters. Um, so I had the disrupt there, but you played around it, but I was expecting you to do as well. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this. I don't know. I think I messed up in the first game a bit, but yeah, other than that, not a lot to do.
Yeah.
Well, just
I
yeah.
I think these games are very fast paced. It's depending on a lot of like I need to go under your or be faster. I cannot go into the mid end game with you. So I'm dependent on keeping having the speed. So it's very determined on your opening seven and say the top 3, 4 cards of your library or your natural draws. So, so it's a high variance.
Marc, did you for sideboard? Did you take out the tides because they might be too slow, or were they still in the deck?
No, I took out all but one tide, and yeah, that's it. I took out the 3 tides, and I brought in the 2 annuls and the disenchant.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I'm not sure about bringing in the disenchant. I guess that could have stayed in the sideboard. It's kind of close, but
Yeah.
Actually, I when I think about it, since you do have the when you do play the cunning wish, as you said, you do have usually you have at least 3 mana, but usually you will untap and then 4. So I guess it's fine by keeping the submerge there as a mid game answer for you. I would assume.
yeah, I think that should be enough. I don't know. I usually against these decks, against these games that go so fast, you just want to have your fast answers in the deck. Is my
Yeah.
experience,
Yeah,
and I think I have a lot of good answers, but yeah, somehow didn't work out.
you do, but
I mean,
it's very dependent on your opening on both players opening seven, not just mine but yours as well. Sometimes you might get opening hand that is basically unbeatable if you have multiple swords and right mana and just have your counter spells. So
yeah, true.
I have to thank you guys. We actually did break the 10,000 views record.
That's
Yeah.
great. Always, everyone that's not following yet, always follow Andrew. Great channel, great Premodern content, great guy. Highly recommended. So thanks for streaming this, Andrew.
Surrounded by 3 children. Right.
Yes, thank you,
Hello.
Andrew, for streaming,
One of Andrew.
and thanks for organizing as well, Andrew.
Sure thing, guys. Anytime.
All right.
Have a good
Okay.
weekend.
Good luck to you, Nils. Take it
Goodbye.
down. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys. Thanks again.